got to be a real kind of weird mix of emotion for you. I mean, sad to see a teammate go in Max Cravo, but also excitement at, having the chance to be a #1 on an MLS team for an entire season. Just what are your thoughts on that balance and the future of this?
Yeah, 100%. You kind of nailed that. Of course, Max has been such a great role model the entire time he's been here. From when he came, I was still kind of with the second team, and he was a great role model on the pitch, the way he trained, the way he played, and then as well as off the pitch as a character, as a person. But at the same time, with change always comes opportunity. So sad to see a friend and a great person, a great goalkeeper go, but at the same time, I'm ready for the opportunity and the change.
How would you compare this to like the 2020 season, in Orlando, where it was a big surprise. It came out of nowhere because of just the situation then with Max's injury, and now this time you have a chance to prepare. How does that affect your mindset at all going into this year?
No, to be honest, it doesn't affect my mindset too much. There's a lot of noise on the outside, but it doesn't change what I do. The same way I prepare, I always train like I'm going to play. You never know when you're going to get the opportunity, and you have to be ready for it. So whether it was 2 years ago, me training as hard as I could to be ready if my chance came, to what it is now, a better opportunity possibly, my mindset doesn't change. It's just I recognize the opportunity, and I keep doing the same things I was doing.
Where do you feel the biggest thing you need to work on as a goalkeeper? Because obviously, fantastic shot stopper, your reactions are insane. What other parts of the game do you think you need to improve?
Yeah, I think us in a position, we work every single week. We work every aspect of the game, because when it comes to the weekend, we got to need to do everything. We have to be good at taking crosses. We have to be good shot stoppers. We have to be have good positioning to support the back line. We need to be good with our feet, our distribution. So it's not too much about looking at one or two specific areas, even though we do work on it depending on the teams. It's about making sure we have everything, because that's what we truly need.
But is there one specific area you'd like to work on? Is it passing, distribution? What is it? Communication?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working a lot on my distribution throughout the off season, but at the same time, that's kind of my own stuff that I take on my own terms. When we got a month off, I do my specifics on what I want to work on. But now when we come into the season, we have to work holistically to approach, because that's what we're going to deal with in the game.
Now, besides stopping the ball, a lot of strengths of a goalie is mental health awareness inside your head. You don't want to get too inside your head. So how is your mental strength, and how has that been helped with you?
Yeah, 100%. Being a goalkeeper, I'd say as good as you can be athletically, it's a mental game. It's being focused, it's dealing with the ups and downs, because both of them are very challenging. I think Yusuf has been great the past 3 years, helping me grow as not only a player but a person, and dealing with different challenges, whether it be in training or games. And I think all that has given me an opportunity to grow as a person and become mentally stronger.
The season's quite long. It goes from March all the way to October. We know this. Can you play maybe 30 games? Do you think your physical physique, your strength is ready for a full season as #1?
Yeah, the people who know me and the people who see the things I do every day know that I take my physical health very seriously. I do everything possible in my power to stay healthy, to stay fit, to make sure I'm strong and I can take that many games. Of course, I can't predict the future, but I do everything in my power to be able to do that.
I know you were telling me last year your mom is in Saskatchewan. She's got a very important job. What was the reaction to your parents finding out you're going to be the #1 goalie? How excited are they?
Well, honestly, nothing's changed. Last night it came out that Max got traded. We recognize, myself, my family, that it could be an opportunity for myself. But again, the season hasn't started yet. It's not like we've played our first game. I'm taking it day by day. I'm coming to training every single day focused and ready for what I got to do to be there.
Do you have any goalie superstitions?
No.
Thomas, now that Maxime is not more in the team, do you feel with more confidence because you're not a rookie at all, because you're debuted 2 seasons ago? Now, do you feel with the confidence, and do you think now you can, with more experience, you can get a good performance this season?
I do, yes. It's different for me than it was 2 years ago. You're right, coming in at the point, not having a pro match under my belt. Now I've played 2 seasons, not as a starter, but I've got my games here and there. So I understand more of what the league is like, and I do feel a bit more comfortable.
You debut because Maxime has an injury, in the MLS tournament in the bubble in United States, and now you have a big chance because Maxime goes to the team. So, what's the key point that has learned Thomas Hasal in these 2 seasons of experience?
The key point,
Yeah.
it's take your chances, take your opportunities. You never know when they're going to come, and you never know how many there are going to be. Every single time you play, you got to play like it's your last game. You got to take every opportunity the best you can.
Does it mean pressure for you?
No, I try not to look at it as pressure. I try to look at it more of as, I keep saying the word, but opportunity. It's something that maybe 2 days ago, if we thought Max would have been here, it's changed and it's different. But I don't want to look at it as pressure for myself. It's something that could be a good opportunity for myself. So that's the way I look at it.
Finally, you are a young player because you are less than 23. I'm right?
Yeah, 22. But
Yeah, 22.
yeah, same.
So, but you debut at 20. So the confidence in young players less than I don't know with another league who spend much money. Many clubs in another league spend much money in players who's older players. In MLS, in Whitecaps, prefer to get confidence to young players. So it gives more incentive a lot to young players to compete with all the rosters, because MLS now brings players with a high level, but also debut very young players. It's a good challenge for you.
Yeah, sorry, I agree with you. I don't really understand the question though, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I said you debut now the MLS trust a lot in
Young players.
Because in
Yes.
another leagues prefer to buy to expand with players with more experience.
Yeah, I think it's all over the world. You see some teams don't trust young players as much. I don't know whether it be their academies or what's going on. But it's not just here where they're trusting younger players to play at times. It's all over the world. Like you see your Ajaxes, your other clubs, you see all the time that if the player is good enough, they trust him and they let him play. I don't want to say it's too much of a conversation of age. It's just if you're good enough, you're good enough.
Thank you very much.
You ready to do 45, 50 interviews, scrums a year now? That
No.
you're gonna get that one guy?
No, that's something I haven't given any thought to, but yeah. I'm sure I'll get better at it if that's the case, but